But one thing that we weren't doing, and I found this within my own organization as well, was looking at operational innovation. What was it that we were doing out of the box to do something different? Let it be with people, let it be with process. And that's what resonated with a lot of people. It actually got them involved. It got them, more integrated as to kind of what we were thinking with aligns to the strategy itself as well. But I think we always kept back as a team. We kept on going back to what was the defined purpose? Why are we doing this and why are we here? And I think it really brought the organization together. And I just didn't do this for, from an overall perspective. It was in every, I will call it like a vertical, for example, within PMO, within architecture, within delivery, let it be from continuous improvement to innovation, tying it all back together and aligning it to that strategy. It helped that talent retain within that organization.
We have roughly about a 9% turnover year over year, and it tends to be more in our help desk space, more on our technology side. We really don't see a whole lot of turnover. And one of the things we really find that works well is above and beyond the training is also giving people interesting work to work on. Technology people love to work on the latest and greatest things, and one of the things we also find is they also love being mentored on their soft skills. Trying to tell a programmer how to write in .NET versus Java is not usually a good experience, but if you can work with them on how to work better with their peers and mentor them in that space, it tends to go a whole lot smoother.
I think clarity of message and consistency of messaging is important. People want to know where they're going, and we all know things change very rapidly, but a rapid changing message to your teams and your staff is very confusing. So the way that I work around that is I work with my managers that we have very key messages from a strategic standpoint, which are my 1, my 3, and my 5-year plan. Those we always never change. But then we have key messages around 100-day sprints. So we know what next 100 days, this is what we're going to keep talking about. And let's try and keep the rest of the noise down. So at least we have a message or a way to quickly message the team, but still keep it consistent and still keep the strategic overview and the key messaging. Because the worst thing I think, even coming through the IT ranks, what's going on? Why is everything changing? We were just working on this, and now we're changing direction over here. So being consistent with the messaging, and then also being transparent.
People are humans, which is, they want to be coached, they want to be motivated. And what I found is, if you're really out there for them, meaning trying to understand what their motivation is, trying to understand, where their talents are, giving them feedback and helping them correct. I find when you do that with people, you have somebody loyal for life. Mm-hmm. They might not stay at the company for you for life, but they'll follow you around to other careers for life.
And I think it's really important to take an enterprise view of retention. And the organization, what matters to the organization needs to be clear to managers at all levels, so that all managers like to have great people, wonderful, of all the best people. But if you try to keep all the best people, you're not doing good for the organization as a whole. So I think the organization needs to make it clear through reward and recognition systems, the values in the organization that encourage movement of people in the organization. Managers shouldn't be hoarding their best people, because those best people being hoarded by the manager who they may love, that person's going to leave that manager and leave the organization.